Hey developers, welcome back to AI for Developers, the channel where we turn complex AI concepts into real working code you can use today. In this episode, module 3 of our LangChain series, we are diving into something that will completely level up your AI projects, memory and tools in LangChain. Imagine building an AI agent that not only understands your questions but remembers everything you have discussed and can pull live information from the web in real time. Stick around because over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to combine conversational memory, search tools, and your favorite LLM into a single powerful workflow. Whether you are working on chatbots, research assistants, or your own AI copilots, this is the toolkit you don't want to miss. All right, let's jump in and build something amazing together. Okay, before we jump into the code, let's take a quick look at how LangChain pipelines bring everything together. Memory lets your AI agent remember past conversations so it feels more natural and contextual over time. Tools enable it to reach out to the outside world, whether that's searching the web, fetching the data, or calling the APIs. In this diagram, you can see how LangChain stores conversational history into a vector database, retrieving it whenever needed to give your language model rich context. At the same time, it pulls in external information through tools like web searches or API calls so the LLM can make better decisions using data beyond its original training. This approach seamlessly combines memory and real-time knowledge to deliver more accurate and relevant responses. This powerful combination unlocks endless possibilities for what you can build with LangChain. Okay, now let's look into the code. You can open the code in Visual Studio, and if you have not already checked out the code, you can check out from GitHub repository code with AI. Then you can navigate to the LangChain directory, and you can see I have created two separate examples here, one to illustrate the memory and another one to illustrate how the LangChain uses the tools. So let's first look into the langchain memory.python file. And in this file, we will see that, how the memory is used by langchain. And in order to do this, very first, we are initializing the LLM. We are using again here the Gemini 1.5/002 model. You can use any other Gemini model from Google, as well as you can use any other model from OpenAI as well. But as you need to, install the separate integration package for LangChain for the OpenAI. Once you initialize the LLM, then you need to create a memory buffer and you need to pass this memory buffer to the conversation chain. In previous modules, module 1 and 2, we discussed about the different kind of chains LangChain supports, like simple, sequential, and conditional chains. If you want to know more about the LangChain pipelines or the chains, you can refer the module 2. I'll attach the link into the description and you can go through the module 2 as well. Uh, Here you can see that we are taking the LLM and memory as an input to the conversation chain, and we are initializing the conversation chain. Now we are simply trying to predict the answer for the inputs, hello, and what's the capital of India, and we are recording these conversations into the LangChain memory. Let's try to run this, but before you run this sample, just make sure that when you are using this sample, and if you have already installed the LangChain, you need to install the LangChain community version here. So you can simply use this command. I will put this into the description as well. And you can use this command to upgrade your LangChain version because the memory and tools are mostly supported in the LangChain community version, not in the core LangChain package. So this is very essential step you need to complete before you run the program. I already installed this, so I'll directly go and try to run this here. Let me just run this. Okay, so We got some issue here. Let me try to see what the error we are getting here. Okay, 1 second. Oh, okay. So I'm just clearing here and then trying to run this again. Okay, so yeah, let me just clear the screen first and then try to run this. Okay, so we saw the error because the terminal took the previous command as well. Now you can see here that we tried to, run the two predict methods. The first one for hello, and the AI responded for this hello here. And the second question we asked is what's the capital of India, and the AI answered this. So you will see here that the chain is finished, and this conversation is recorded into the LangChain memory. Now we can use this to further create the additional context for the subsequent questions we are going to ask to the LLM. And that is what the powerful use of the memory in the LangChain system, which you can use to build the additional context for the LLM for the future questions submitted by the user. Now, once we understood the memory, let's move to the LangChain tools and see that how the LangChain can basically call the external tools and use them to pass the additional context to the LLM. So here we are trying to use a search tool. So you will see here that we are trying to use a duckduckgo-search run. And again, we are initializing the LLM using the same method. And then we are creating a search object here. And the tool we are initializing by this tool method. So you will see here that we are passing duckduckgo search, and the function is search.run. And this is a description we can just pass for identifying that what this tool is going to do for us. Then we are initializing the agent. So agent takes tools as an input along with the LLM, and we are passing here the single tool, but you can pass multiple tools also here. And you can create a complete chain of tools to pass into the agent, and the agent can talk to multiple external tools and pass the information to the LLM. Here we are trying to, put a simple query that what are the latest updates on LangChain AI workflows. And we are running the agent.run method with this query. Now, agent will try to figure out this response by making a call to the external tool. And this is all happening behind the scene by just this simple code snippet. So let me try to run this and demonstrate you. So we can see here that, now this is the input taken by the agent. And we can see here that action input is LangChain AI workflows latest updates, and the action is DuckDuckGo search. So the LangChain has determined that okay, which tool need to be called, and it has called that tool to get the information, and then it passed that information to craft a response by the LLM. So we can see that what is the final response coming here. Okay, so the final answer is that recent LangChain updates include advancements in LangGraph, cloud, self-improving evaluators in LangSmith, and improved LangGraph documentation. So it's not the direct output of the search, but it is optimizing the output of the search using the LLM. So this is one simple example to demonstrate that how the external information or real-time information can be used and clubbed along the way in the agent chain to provide the right context to the LLM to provide the right answers for your users. So by these two examples, you will understand that okay, how the memory and tools, the two of the powerful components of the LangChain, can be used to build very interesting use cases. So that's all I wanted to cover in this demo. And if you like this demo, please like and subscribe my channel. And I'm going to bring more and more exciting things related to the LangChain in the upcoming module. So stay with me, like and subscribe the channel, and continue watching the interesting stuffs happening in the AI.